So the idea with the exhibition was to explore the impact of trauma, or the idea of trauma that comes back from war. So this idea of you come back and then what do you do? Where do you go from there? Like you have to reintegrate and it takes a while. They have over 165,000 soldiers who need to come back again, and nurses and civilian train drivers. So there's a whole infrastructure of war. And they asked Sir John Monash to basically be the coordinator of the overseas arm of this. So the idea was always for me with exhibitions is that it shouldn't simply just be like something done by the special collections team. It provides a lot of opportunities for both students and students from multiple faculties.
I think there are a lot of things that actually makes this exhibition unique. There's lots of different elements to it. Personally, my favourite part of it is the stories that it tells. You don't normally hear these types of stories when you talk about your typical war narrative, especially sort of Anzac Day and then World War I. So hearing about the stories of many, many different people and how each Australian was impacted individually, but you know, they sometimes kind of get lost in the overall narrative. So I think that makes it pretty unique, is that we went out of our way to try and make sure that individual stories were heard and that people of different sort of minorities, different groups made sure that their stories were heard.
From a design point of view, the students designed the whole visual identity from right from the word go, obviously in consultation with content experts from the library, and they went through a series of presentations which they did very, very professionally.
It was my first time working on an exhibition design project. It was challenging, at the same time was very exciting to me. We immersed in different new technologies such as VR, AR, projection mapping, and transferred the old history to a new, different modern experience. And when we saw the results, it was so incredible and I felt so proud of it.
It's been amazing. I mean, being surrounded with my colleagues, such amazing and talented people for all these weeks along this project has been very intense, and learning a lot from them. So it's been such a compelling experience.
It was great to work with the library because the students who are undertaking their capstone project actually work on a real life project, and this is very, very akin to, well, it is in fact industry-based learning, and the library were very gracious in giving us that opportunity. But it's also, I guess, it's a comment on the modern library, which has moved away from just having books on shelves. It's actually an educational hub where a lot of activities happen. So I guess in a way it's a mixture of, the whole exhibition is a mixture of entertaining educational content that will resonate with all at the university, including students and staff.